Hello crafters and welcome to the treasure chest event here with me, James Hembrow with Creative Expressions, and I'm really looking forward to this real festive theme that we've got for you this time on the treasure chest. It's another amazing saving with a little bit of a different brand for you that I've brought together. I've picked out some of the paper Panda dies, which I think you're going to really like. It's going to give quite a nice kind of traditional and a bit of a contemporary feel to the collection for you to be able to make your decorations, your cards, and lots of other festive elements as well. So the bundle this week is just $19.99. The original RRP for all the items I'm going to share with you in just a second was a massive £61.49 was the original RRP. So it's representing a massive saving at just $19.99. Now, don't forget, if maybe this is your first time with visiting me, and if it is, then great. Thank you very much for coming along, and thank you for your time. But all the links are down below in the description. Wherever you're watching me across the social media channels here with Creative Expressions, you'll be able to go straight across to our website, and you'll be able to click on the link. It will take you to this bundle at just $19.99, and it's whilst stocks last. Now, I must just remind you of that, because I know in the past we've had a few sellouts and we've had people come back, and it is just while stocks last at this amazing price. So shall we have a little look at what we've got inside the treasure chest this week? So we've got an amazing bundle, as I said, of 4 different die sets from Paper Panda. Now, these are really popular. They're kind of similar to the paper cuts, which you may have seen before, in the sense of the way in which the designs are laid out. So this is a 2 die set. Each of them represent 2 dies per design, with this one being slightly different, which I'll come to in a moment. And what that means, if I show you with this design over here, if we start over here with this one, I love this. This is Evening Ice, and it's a lovely little ice skating girl. And I was there flipping it over to show you, and I've already taken it off here. So with a 2 die set, what I mean by that is you've got the outer die, and then you've got this inner die. So this means that you can cut this into your cardstock and leave it in position, which gives you this effect here. So if I just hold this behind the piece of white card, and I'll come back to this in a minute, you can see exactly what you're going to get. And this is the same idea and concept across all of these designs. So I could leave that in the cardstock, or if I wanted to, I could add this additional outer die, and then that would allow me to cut that out as a topper. And I'll share with you in just a few seconds exactly what some of the design team members have been up to. So that's the Evening Ice design that's there, and that's 2 die set there. So going back to where I was with the Graceful Deer, that's exactly the same concept in a really nice square design that we've got there. Let's just have a little look at what size we've got here. We've got just about 4 inches square, that one. So it'd make a really nice 5x5 card in its own right, ready to go. We've got All Is Calm and All Is Bright. This is a fantastic card front, all in one. You can do that cut straight down through. I'll show you a design in a minute. It looks lovely. And you've got your sentiment all built into that card as well. Again, 2 dies, so you've got that inner and outer die design. And then this is actually 2 different designs. So you've got 4 dies in this collection in total. And it gives you some circle dies, and then a joy, and also the jingle bells. And I think these would make absolutely terrific bundle. In this bundle would make absolutely terrific decorations. I think this one as well would make a great decoration, and also tags for your presents. So let's have a little look at what the design team have been up with these dies, because I want to take you through all of these. The All Is Calm and All Is Bright, we've got this fantastic design here, which I think is really nice. And that's what I mean by the simplicity of these, in the sense that you can literally do them as one cut, put a nice background behind, as well as just a matte sort of color on color. You could do a nice fade, an ombre effect like that, and they look absolutely stunning. So let's put that to one side there. And here's another take on it. Now, this is using some of our Lustre polishes from Cosmic Shimmer. So you can see the mica that's inside there. It looks absolutely stunning. Now, this here, again, is just been cut out of white on white, really simple. These are absolutely perfect for your batch-made cards. Now, you can also do a bit of paper placing, going with something like a brown card and place back in some of the white and even some silver mirror card. I said, if you look at those 3 designs in their own right, the difference between those 3 is absolutely amazing, just using that 1 die. But I think certainly these ones here, I could see myself batch making my Christmas cards with these and just changing the background. And I'll show you how you can do that really quickly with some of our Cosmic Shimmer in just a moment. Now, the Graceful Deer, I love this. It's very much down my neck of the woods here in some of the national parks that we have some stags and deers. And this really is, for me, probably the sort of thing I think of when I think of Christmas, certainly winter. And I think this is a really, really tasteful card, really nicely done. Different colorway, great idea, but again, really simple. The die is doing all that heavy work for you. And if you don't want to do your paper placing, you could just go for some really nice coconut white foundation card, add it into the top of an embossed background, and then you've got a really nice finish. And you can see the detail in both the embossed background there and also that die cut. I think that's really, really nice. Now, going back to the evening ice, the little ice skating girl, look at that, how magical that is. It just screams Christmas. And again, really effective and simple. Now, the designer here has put quite a bit of work into the background with some different colors with the cosmic shimmer. But again, you could quite easily just place that over some mirror card, over just a matte piece of card, or actually pick out some of the details that they've done there and done a bit of a mixed media background. I think that's what's so nice. It's really a take on how you want to use these dies to make something either really quick, easy make, or something a little bit more involved. And there is the same die, but again, just doing exactly like I showed you there at the top of the treasure chest today. We had that single cutout. That's exactly what's been done with some pattern paper and then placed on a piece of the silver glitter card. And last but by no means least, really nice square card. So it just shows you, it doesn't matter what format these dies come in, they will work in all kinds of card shapes and sizes. So they're really, really universal. It's a really nice set to work with, these paper Panda dies. They really, really are. So let me just pop those samples to one side. We'll come back and have a look. Oh, we've got one more actually. I'm going to just share with you. Is this decoration? This is exactly what I meant about the decorations. And look how lovely that looks. That would be an absolutely fantastic tree decoration, or a really, really fancy gift tag if you wanted to maybe pop that onto a bottle of wine, or a nice gift for somebody at Christmas. I think that would look absolutely stunning. Again, really simple. And because you've got that outer die, it's obviously cut that thing out for you in one piece. You've got that circular die cut out in one go in the green card, and then backed with some of our Cosmic Shimmer treated cardstock there as well, which looks absolutely stunning. So I think there's lots of versatility with these, with what you can do, sort of cover a multitude of your festive projects as well as just your cards. So let me just pick these up, pop these to one side, and we're going to have a little look at the ice skating girl, or the evening ice as it's called, in a little bit more detail. And I'll just bring back in that initial cut that I did, that I just wanted to share with you, and just show you how you can maybe treat these in slightly different ways, because I think as a bundle like that, there's lots of things you can do with them. But we've got, I'm sure you've already had a look, and if you haven't, head across to the Creative Expressions website. There are literally thousands of Cosmic Shimmer products in a multitude of colors, and you can do so much with them. I just wanted to share with you just one or two with what you could do. Maybe if you wanted to add some of these to the treasure chest bundles. I know many of you do, because they're really great value anyway. So it's great to add a couple of Cosmic Shimmer products in along with them. But if we look at this white background, I mean, that looks really stunning. There's a simple one-cut silhouette design, looks great, but it would be really nice to treat that background piece of card. And by that, what I mean is if we brought in, say, some of our Pixie bursts, for example. I've just got 3 different colorways here. I've got in here the Making Wave, which is this one here. And we've also got the Very Berry. And finally, we've also got the purple orchid design there, or colorway rather, in the Pixie bursts. Now, the Pixie bursts are got non-mica in them. They are just a dye-based powder product. It looks just like this here. Here we go. That's the Making Wave one that we've got. And then we've got the Very Berry. Oh, and we've also got the purple orchid there. So that's the 3 colorways. I just thought we'd have a play with one of those. And I'll tell you what, since the lid's already come off, let's go with a Very Berry first. And I'll show you how you can use these. And the nice thing with these is just placing that design behind there. Look at what difference that makes. Now, if you were to take your card blank, matte and layer that up with something like that, even without a sentiment, you can see how that one cut from the die starts to come together. If I turn around and put our Very Berry that we're going to have a play with, and I'll show you how it's so simple to use. Look at that. It looks absolutely stunning, even just as a matte effect. And then you could go over the top, maybe paper place in some mirror pieces, or even go in with some of our twinkles and add sparkle from there as well. It's just a really different take. So let me pop those to one side, and let's bring in some cardstock. We'll use this here and pop the die to one side and show you how we're going to treat this Pixie burst. So what I've got here, I've got one of our non-stick mats, and I'm going to just start off by wetting my piece of card. So I've just got some tap water here, and I'm just going to spray both sides of my piece of, it's just some coconut white foundation card. Already got a few little bits on there. You can see it sort of activating already because the cap came off. That doesn't matter. We want that. That's absolutely fine. So this is our Pixie burst. If you've not used these before, you've got a very, very fine nozzle where you can dispense the powder. It's a dry powder, so they will sit on your craft desk forever and a day quite happily. And all you need to do before you use them for the first time, give them a little shake to shake up all the different colours, because there's a multitude of colours in here, all from this sort of very, very colour family, and that's the sort of effects that we are going to get. And once you've wetted your card, all you want to do is just gently tap over the top, and you can see I'm literally using a dust amount of product on here, and you can already see the amount of colour that is reacting to with the water. We're getting some fantastic effects. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water to this just to show you a couple of different ways you can use it. So that's going to create a really nice, simple background. Now you do need to just let that dry. Obviously, the more water that you add, as I'm doing there, the wetter it gets, and therefore the longer it takes to dry. But you want to then just leave that to dry and just let it settle down. But once that does dry, and you're going to get very different effects every time, the colours do settle, and then they're sink into the card, and then you will get effects that look somewhat like that. Now, every time it's going to be completely different. It all depends on how much powder you add, how much water you add. I'll tell you what, let's go in with a different colour and mix these up. So I showed you the true colour, but there's nothing stopping you taking 2 or 3 of these, and we go in with the making wave. You can really get some really different effects going on. And you'll find with these Pixie bursts that they are very, very striking, very strong colours. They're highly pigmented powders, and they're going to cover the area of your cardstock very, very quickly indeed. So we just pop that to one side. So that's just one idea that you could use for your backgrounds on there. But also something else which is a really nice take, and something that's a little bit different to pick out, and go and have a look on our website over at Creative Expressions. The links will be down below as well, to the Opal polishes. Now this is pink Thistle, and the other one I've picked out is the blue Wisteria. These are 2 of our Cosmic Shimmer polish products. They're Opal polishes. They look very similar colour there on the screen, but they're actually quite different. And they, if you've not seen these before, they're very similar to a lot of our polishes. They come in a glass jar, a screw lid, and then they have a clip-off sponge applicator built into the lid itself. So every single product has got its own little sponge applicator with a little hole to keep it. Keeps everything nice and tidy, and you can tip your top upside down, and you've even got a little craft holder desk to pop your product on. Now when you use this product, and I'll show you on a little bit of black card and also white card, you're going to get very, very different effects. And each of these are slightly different. So let me go over the top. So this first one I'm using is, just double check, it's the pink Thistle. I love this. So go over the top of some black card with the Opal polish, and you're going to get this almost sort of rose gold copper effect, and it dries pretty instant. It really, really does. It's a very, very quick drying product. Again, loads of mica, very, very shiny. Once that is completely dry, you can actually buff it slightly. It will bring the sheen out. If we go over the top of our white cardstock, look at that. It's absolutely magic, this product. You get 2 completely different colours, and once they dry, you'll see the difference. You're going to get that purple come through, and then you're going to get that lovely sort of bronze copper effect on the dark cardstock. That's just one I wanted to share with you. The blue Wisteria, again, I can show you that one on a couple of pieces of cardstock that I've got here. It's just to give you an idea, because you could literally die cut out the paper pounders. Look at that, it's a strike. This would look fantastic behind that paper pounder die cut with the evening ice. I think the really nice frosty blue on that black looks stunning. Actually, let's just coat up that a little bit more, and we will just very quickly pop that behind the die cut, because that just looks far too good to waste on a swatch. Right, let's just add a little bit more there. There we go. So again, more similar colours here on the white and the black card, but there is still a difference. They do interfere. It has a slight interference product in there where you get a slightly different colour on dark and white cards, and you'll have great fun with the Opal polishes. There's a big range of colours and they all react differently, some more so than others, and it is something that is a bit of a go-to. I love all of our polishes. Let me just show you just very quickly whilst that's already touch dry there. If I just go back, bring in that paper Panda, and you can see the difference that makes straight away, just adding, even though it's just my swatch, where you're already getting there with your project really, really nicely. And what you can actually do with these is you can mix 2 or 3 or even more of these colours together. So I've actually gone just with some black card, and I've gone ahead and swiped these 2 colours, and I've also just added in a little bit of it was a lavender blue was the other Opal polish I just mixed in with this, and you can see all the different colours you're getting. You're almost getting like a really nice glacier sort of ice evening sky, frosty evening sky. I think it just looks really, really different, and it's just so easy to do. Just bringing those 2 products together, bang, you got a really nice finished piece there. And we've already seen from the design team the different ways you can treat it. So we just pop all this to one side, and we will bring back in our products that we've got. And we'll have a look at what we have got and remind you all of what we've got in this week's treasure chest. So just bear with me 2 seconds. We'll take up that excess before I put the products back down. There we go. So we have got that amazing evening ice, which is the little skater girl. We have got the graceful deer that I showed you right at the beginning. We've also got the always calm, always bright, and the joy and the jingle bells, which make those fantastic decorations. So just remind you of what you can do with some of these. There's the decorations there. We've got the ice skater girl there. We've got that lovely deer. I love the colorways on that, and also that all is calm and all is bright card idea there. So thank you to the design team for these great inspirational ideas. As always, they're amazing. I think for $19.99, this bundle is an absolutely fantastic steal. It's a great way of getting started with your festive projects this year. Add in a little bit of Cosmic Shimmer as well. You can do so much, and it represents a great saving. So why not use that to get a few new Cosmic Shimmer products and have a play, see what you can come up with. Now, don't forget to share and like, and make sure you do subscribe, and then you'll be kept up to date and notified of the next video and the next amazing saving that I'll be bringing to you on the treasure chest every week. And in the meantime, share it with your crafting friends. The more people that watch, the more people that are going and getting these bundles, it makes it so much easier for me to come back week after week with better deals and offers for you. So thank you very, very much for your time. And until next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all very, very soon.